guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you would all know, the Priceline 40% off, the crazy big sale that happens twice a year, is coming up soon. It is next week, Wednesday the 6th and the 7th of April, and I am sure I'm not the only one who has been waiting around for this. So I thought I would do a little video where I would share with you, it's sort of like my top products that I would highly recommend. Like if I was running low on any of them, or if I am running low, I'm picking up a backup because they are my holy grails, if you will. I do actually have a video of my top just drugstore affordable products, which I will leave linked below. That is all drugstore makeup, whereas this is just makeup you can get from Priceline, so relevant to the 40% off sale. And then I just want to quickly run through my wish list. So there might be some things on there that you might want to pick up after hearing what my wish list is, and also, I don't know, if you were thinking about picking it up and you now know that also other people are considering picking it up, then it might make you want to pick it up even more, or put it on your like guaranteed I'm getting this list. I obviously won't get everything on my wish list. Unfortunately, that would cost hundreds of dollars. I don't want to spend too much more than $100, maybe $150. We can't really afford too much at the moment, but there's just a lot of higher end of the drugstore foundations that have been released that I really want to try. So I am going to be doing a Priceline 40% off haul after I pick up everything, so that might be up next Friday or the Tuesday after. But anyway, let's jump straight into my holy grails. The first thing, and I think possibly I mentioned all of these in my drugstore video that I mentioned, so I'm going to just run through them quite quickly. Just this CoverGirl and Olay foundation. I'm also wearing all these products on my face except this one, only because I'm trialing out a sample of NARS Sheer Glow, which is amazing so far, but if the colour looks a bit off, which I can't really tell on camera, it's because she gave me a slightly pink toned one and I'm neutral to yellow, but the shade is good, but the undertone is not so perfect. But this is perfect. It's like probably half a shade too dark, but I think it's the lighter shade. It's just amazing. It is awesome coverage, and no one raved about this, and I really want people to try it and just know how good it is. Because I've got a lot of foundations on the go and I'm wanting to move more into high end, I probably won't repurchase this, and I've had this for over a year and I've still got, I'd say, just under half left. So yeah, but if I was empty, I'd consider getting it again, but it is really awesome. And if I just want easy, nice looking foundation that's medium and you can build it to full, then I definitely go for this one. The second thing, which again I won't go through for ages because everyone knows about this, it's just the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair, which is the lightest shade if you are wondering, because for some reason 10 is just a little darker and people don't realize, most people still don't realize that this is lighter. So get 15 Fair. I will probably pick up another one of these just because they're good to have as a backup, and I probably go through them quite quickly, and it is just amazing. And I don't actually want to try the NARS Creamy Concealer because if it's better, then I'll have to keep buying that one. Whereas this, for now, this does me quite well. So I'll be picking that up again. The next thing, which I actually hated at the start, but it's really grown on me, it is the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. Now, I apply this with a big fluffy brush, so it doesn't pick up too much product. That's definitely the key. If you apply it with something that's even the slightest bit too dense, it will pack on too much and go very cakey, and I'm very sparing with this under my eyes because it will go cakey like that under your eyes. So I have light beige. I will probably pick up the new shade they released. I think there's a lighter one, but this is fine. I absolutely love it. I pretty much use this every day, and as you can see, I've hit pan and it's going down quite quickly, so I will definitely be picking this one up again as well. The next thing I have raved about to the ends of the earth, the Australis Contour Kit. Mine has actually just carked it, like the lid and everything's broken, but I have so much left, so I will not be repurchasing this, although it would be nice to get the one with the mirror. But this has never let me down. It can go muddy, but I've learnt to use it perfectly so that I don't generally ever have problems. So this is amazing, and I will always recommend this guy. The next thing. I realized most of this is just Maybelline and Australis because they're my favorite. This is the one of two things that is not Maybelline or Australis. This is the Model Co More Brows, which I got in a show bag from the Melbourne show, and this has been my ride or die. This is just amazing. It's essentially just the Gimme Brow by Benefit, but a little cheaper. Unfortunately, my lid has actually broke, so I think it'll kind of probably dry up now, but I've been using it since the show, so it seems to be running a little bit low, so I'm definitely considering picking this up again because I'm pretty sure it's at Priceline, just not all of them maybe. I also want to try the Gimme Brow, so I may not pick this up, but if you don't want to get Gimme Brow, then highly recommend this. I do have the Essence one, but I think this just tops it for me, even though it is a little pricey. I think it's $25, but I absolutely love More Brows. The next two things are things that or maybe not one of them, but this obviously, Lash Sensational Mascara. I've talked about this like you wouldn't believe. I use it every single day. I struggle to use anything else. It's just that amazing, works amazing on me, gives me so much curl and length and that little bit of volume, and the label's completely rubbed off. That's how much I love it. This is running out, but I've had this since the last 40% off sale and I don't understand, it's just not going anywhere. But I will probably pick up another one. I've got it on my list just because I've noticed it's not as wet as it was, so I think that is a sign that it's drying up, but it almost works better when it's not super wet. So I don't know, I just absolutely love this. And in my affordable drugstore recommendations video, I talked about the Master Precise now and said that I wanted to try the Hyper Sharp Wing, which I have now tried, and this has definitely taken the cake. This thing is freaking amazing. This is my second one. Finally, my first one ran out, and because I just repurchased it, probably won't get another one, but this baby is insane, and if you struggle with wings, you will no longer struggle with this unless you're just having a bad day, which I do sometimes, and even this won't get me through, but I can't live without my wings, and this is amazing. And the final thing is this Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in East End Snob. Again, I don't think I really hear people talk about these, but this is my absolute favorite lip liner. I did actually just get a new Too Faced one, which is absolutely amazing, but for drugstore, this one is insane. This is my second one, and I do have a bit left, I guess, but I might pick up another one just because it'll come down to like $4 because they're already so affordable. So yeah, I don't know, and just something about the shade, it's what I'm wearing with just a bit of lip balm over the top because my lips are very dry. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's just the perfect color, so I highly recommend this if you're looking for a pinky nude shade that just goes with everything. And because it's a wind-up crayon, it's just so nice and creamy. I can't really use pencils unless they're super creamy. Like, they've got to be creamy. So that's all of my products that I can't live without. That's what I'll call them. If I'm doing a face of makeup, I will generally use them 99% of the time because I love them, and it's hard to try anything else because they're just all so good. They never fail me. If I just want a quick, easy face that I know won't let me down, all of those products will be on my face and I'm done. Now, moving on to my wish list. This is basically just a whole lot of L'Oreal and foundations and, I don't know, just repurchases pretty much. So this year seems to be the year of the dewy hydrating foundation, which is amazing for me and people like me with dry skin. So I've got a whole lot of those on the list. Things like the L'Oreal Lumi Magic Foundation. I know that's been out for a while, but I do still really want it. The L'Oreal Lumi Cushion, the Australis Glow Foundation. Those three I definitely have on my list and they just look amazing, and I really want to try them out and see if I can get that nice dewy hydration. Next thing on my list is just the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation because it has been raved about for years and I've always wanted to try it, but it is quite expensive and I'm not sure if it goes light enough, so I'll have to see, but I always put that on my list because it's just always something that I've wanted to try. I have the L'Oreal Brow Plumper just because Shaaanxo does not shut up about that, so it must be amazing and I know it is, so I really want to get that and also sort of compare that to my Model Co More Brows. I want to get a repurchase of my Fit Me Concealer and my Lash Sensational, as I mentioned, but when I was looking online at the Lash Sensational, there was the normal black and then there was something called Black Pearl. So I'm really interested in that. If you know what that is, let me know down below because I really want to know. I just want to know if it's like a gunmetal black or something. I'm really curious, so I might even pick that one up, but at the same time, if it's not good, then I'll cry because then I'll have to go get my baby normal one again. Next thing I've written is the Maybelline Color Blur lipsticks, just because I think they look really cool and I just like the concept. I probably wouldn't really use them and blur them out like you're supposed to, but it'd be cool to know that I could do that if I wanted to or needed to for a makeup look. And also they just have really nice colors and I think they're quite cheap, so I want to try those. I also want to try Maybelline lip liners and see how they compare to that Rimmel one, just because they were really affordable as well. Another thing I've always wanted to try is the Physicians Formula shimmer strip thing, just the big square of bows, and you know what I mean. I've always wanted to try that, but I never knew it was a highlighter until it suddenly just exploded on YouTube maybe a year or so ago, I don't know. So I definitely want to pick that up just for a drugstore highlight, even though it's quite expensive, so I almost just wouldn't call it anything. It's just right in the middle. I also want to try their eye booster eyeliner because Rachel Jade loves it, I'm pretty sure, and I'm just all about the pen eyeliners, so if I can find a new one, then I'm okay with that, even though I do love my Hyper Sharp. And then I've got a couple of Models Prefer things that I want to try, like the contour palette, see how it compares to the Australis one, because I know a lot of people who don't like the Australis one like the Models Prefer, so I mean, might be just good to have both anyway. And then Models Prefer has brought out a new powder and cream trio. I really want to get the powder. I'm not so much about cream, and again that will give me a drugstore affordable highlight, which I kind of need. So I haven't really got a drugstore blush and highlight that I really love. Next thing is just one of the Models Prefer foundations. A girl at work, hi Brooke, you watch my videos, she always raves about it, so I've got to ask her which one it is because they had like 3. They do have an argan one which looks really good, so I kind of want to try that. But yeah, I've got to figure out which one it is and I might try that. And then I've just got my beloved Australis products, a repurchase of the Fresh and Flawless powder. I always just write their lipsticks because I love them so much, and I always like to pick up 1 or 2 more colors, and the Glow foundation, which I already mentioned. So here's my list. There's the Holy Grails down the bottom and then the wish list up here. I don't know if you've noticed lately, but I'm just all about the lists. I just have all these YouTube lists in here and it's just ridiculous, but it really helps, and it means that I get all the information out for you guys. So that is everything. I've covered everything that I love and will be repurchasing, and everything that I want to get and that I definitely think that you should consider getting. So let me know down below if anything on my wish list you are also considering getting, or if you own them, and let me know if it's worth getting. I am dry, obviously fair, yellow undertone skin if you need that information. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope it was a little bit helpful. Good luck with the Priceline sale. I hope you pick up some amazing goodies, and when I post my video, my haul video, I'll definitely be asking you guys what you picked up. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my videos. And have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!